Hello everybody, it's Glass Half Dead here, and Kill Team has gone hard on theme, and the theme it's chosen is Spec Ops. Spec Ops, stealth, all that good stuff. And so today I want to talk about the stealthiest teams and models in 40k, Warhammer in general. Now, I don't know everything there is to know about the 40k fluff, game mechanics, etc. So I'm probably going to miss a few. But I think I've actually gotten a pretty good list here of the stealthiest models in the 40k universe that also appear as models on the tabletop. Hopefully, it can also give us a little glimpse into the future of what might release for Kill Team. So, if I've missed any, let me know, but I think I've nailed them. If you are a subscriber to my channel, I would like to give you a big double hello. Wow, so wholesome. If you want some wholesomeness in the next video, like, subscribe, leave a comment, drop notifications, check out my Patreon, my Facebook, my Discord, my Reddit. You get it. Okay, let's jump into it, guys. Okay, so look, you can always just point at some guardsmen or some cultists or some neophytes or some whatever and say, hey, these guys come from a special background tradition regiment thing where they're stealthy, and now they're stealthy because they're stealthy. And of course those guys would have a special commando unit because they're stealthy. You could do that for every model in the game. Somehow, apparently, it's totally okay to be a 10-foot transhuman warrior of like God and be stealthy. Okay, all right. I'm surprised we don't have dreadnoughts in. That's how loose they are with the stealthiness in Kill Team. I mean, what are they doing sending Sister Novitiates as a stealthy team? And what do they have with them? A big mace and a sensor bearer. Oh yeah, that's smoke. I guess that's a smoke grenade. Oh my god, is that model going to have like a moving smoke grenade feat? I don't know. Let's stay with the video. Sorry guys. But this video is specifically going to be about units that are supposed to be stealthy. Units designed in the lore to not be seen. That's what we're going to talk about today, and hopefully, again, ignoring the whole Sister Novitiate scandal, I guess, hopefully we can have a little bit of an insight into which teams or models we might get seen put into the new Kill Team. You're going to think I'm GW at this point, but let's start with Marines. And I'm just going to say it. No Marines should be a stealthy team. Anytime I've read fluff, I've read books, I've read Black Library, I've been that guy. I read the thing where they were like, oh, because they're Space Marines, they sat in the mud for 75 years and then they finally moved 1 inch at a time. Of course, they still measure in inches there. Of course, it should have been, and then they move one square or one circle, one triangle at a time, but whatever. And it doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry, there are just physical limitations with how one can be stealthy. So no, they're not sneaky. Marines aren't sneaky. Doesn't matter if you put a beak on them and call them sneaky beaky. Doesn't change anything. I know that if you like Marines, you want to think, yes, they're sneaky. Look, I painted their armor black. They're sneaky. But they're not, and you just have to accept that. Okay, Raptors are sneaky. Yeah, I'll give you that one. But if you want to convince me that the guys with big blue armor or red with a golden accoutrement are sneaky, that ain't gonna happen. I'm just saying it. Even the sneaky guys, black armor, bright silver arm. Come on, guys, you're not even trying. I mean, look, good for you. I don't want to get in your way. Enjoy your lore, please do. But again, aside from like Raptors, Marines just aren't sneaky. And again, as I said at the beginning, like Raptors are only sneaky because some guy said, hey, I'm going to make sneaky Marines. And I'm sure somebody else said, oh, sneaky Marines, you mean those 10-foot tall monster men are sneaky now? Yeah, because look, I gave them a pouch. I mean, hey, shout out to Wargamer Pete for his beautiful, Raptor Marines. Really awesome. Love them. But they're not sneaky. So let's talk about Deathwatch. Okay, we have to do it. Are Deathwatch sneaky? No. Legitimately, even in the lore, they're not actually sneaky. They're not actually stealthy in any real sense of the word, right? They aren't covert ops. They are very simply a brute force team that goes absolutely nuts. That's what Marines do. So they're not covert. You could change the definition of the word covert and then they could be covert. Sure, I'll give you that one. Moving on. Sorry, I got a little bit ranty there. Let's talk Orks. Let's talk Commandos. They're already in the game, so I'm not going to talk too long on them. But Commandos, amazing choice. Really like them. I've seen... They're just such good models. I have nothing else to add to that. I really love what they've done there. Commandos, nice. Looking to the Tau now, which I think, like, if Marines are the complete antithesis of stealth, Tau are pure stealth. Because, for whatever reason, they are the more grounded force, their armor is sleeker. It looks like how an actual, real world sort of stealth team might look. They're in cool, modern military gun action poses. I was going to say one of them is even using a C-clamp grip on their gun, but they're not. But they could. They could. They're stealthy enough to do it. And keep in mind, I wrote this script like before Pathfinders were announced, but I did actually write Pathfinders. It's there on my screen. Pathfinders and stealth suits. I wrote it. I came up with it, not GW. Not breaches though. Breaches aren't stealthy. In this video, we're talking about stealth, right? We're not really talking about the spec ops side of it, because if so, breaches would be perfect, because, you know, they're that close quarter fighting. But they have a literal shotgun, like pulse shotgun, essentially. So they don't really count as stealth. They're something else. They're spec ops, maybe, but they're not stealth, so we take them out of that equation. You know, breaches and fire warriors, despite looking very tactical and fitting the theme in that way, they aren't stealthy tac ops. They're the guys that, like, surround the building and gun down anyone that comes out. They aren't the guys that go into the building. That doesn't make sense. They're not stealth, that's what I'm saying. Looking to Imperial Guard, I've got to be honest, I'm a little bit sad they went with Krieg. What were they thinking on that one, guys? Like, anyway, Scions, right? Scions are literally the special forces of the Imperial Guard. They're amazing. They're spot on. They are your stealth team. If you don't like Xenos, Scions are who you should be running if you want to actually, like, roleplay the theme and the fluff of Kill Team. And they look a little bit like, you know, Rainbow Six Siege. So if that's something you want to, like, play mentally in your head because you play it on the PC as well, there you guys. How can we discuss stealth without discussing the cults, the Genestealer Cults? Boom. Literally all of their models. They are stealth. They are stealthy boys. Cult Ambush. It's all about stealth with them, both in 40k and in Kill Team. They're good. Like, they are stealthy. They aren't just cultists or guardsmen or scions or whatever. They are an entire army dedicated to stealth. And not just stealth either. This is an entire faction dedicated to the long-term infiltration of society and government to eventually uprise using the means of production. No, that's the wrong script I'm reading from there. No, that's the right script. Yeah, they are the ultimate stealth faction. Don't know where I was going there. Moving on from the cults, of course, we then have the, you know, their forefathers, the Tyranids. We've got to look at Genestealers and Lictors. I mean, they're the faction based around alien xenomorphs, right? So yeah, of course they're getting a spot in this list. How could they possibly not? From Space Hulk to Black Library, the Lictors, the Genestealers are always shown as being the stealth units. They're the vanguard. They aren't the main troops. They aren't doing the big fighting with the big bugs and the little bugs. They're the medium bugs. They come down before everything else, and they do the dismantling of key targets. That is their role. They are not the generic bugs. They are the vanguard bugs. Moving on from the guys that are inspired by alien xenomorphs, we go to the guys that are inspired by Predator. Yes, that's right. It's somehow the Aeldari. It's Striking Scorpions and Eldar Rangers. Now, for some reason, the Striking Scorpions share a shocking amount of similarities with the Predator. Don't know why that is. Probably completely unrelated. Who knows? But they're all about infiltration and stealth kills. They're about mastering the art of the hunt. Certainly when it comes to how the Eldar society functions, that is how the Striking Scorpions work. That is the path they have chosen for that part of their lifespan. They are now the stealthy hunter-killer dudes. They're the Predators. And of course, Rangers are just badass cloaked sniper dudes. Just awesome and amazing. But they're already in the game. Striking Scorpions aren't. Striking Scorpions when? That's the real question. Striking Scorpions, according to the leaks, July 2022. I threw that out there. I don't know. I don't know. That's the dream, right? I don't claim to know every single model in the fluff and the lore and the mechanics of 40k, but I think that's actually kind of it. I think everything else is just, you know, a standard troop. Oh, troop? Harlequins? That just came up. That's not on the script. Who knows? Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This has just been a fun little fluffy video to get it out there, to keep the ball rolling, to keep you guys thinking about Kill Team, to keep me thinking about Kill Team whilst I can't play because there is a fuel crisis and I cannot leave my house because I have no fuel. What? Anyway, this has been Glass Half Dead. Thank you. If you've made it to the end of the video, watching these videos is genuinely the best thing you could do to help a content creator like myself or any other content creator. So thank you very much for that. And as a reward, I would like to give you a big square hello. Wow, the wholesomeness knows no bounds. Truly outrageous. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been Glass Half Dead. I hope you've had a good day and continue to have a good day. Goodbye.